Round 16 of the Premier League is just around the corner, and it's time to preview the games and what could happen in the games happening this coming weekend. First off, Victor, only 1 point separates fifth place Chelsea and seventh place Everton ahead of their clash this weekend. I mean, when you consider that Chelsea are without a win in their last 3 league games and 4 games across all competitions, do you think Everton can cause an upset at Stamford Bridge?
Yeah, it's looking a bit like a nosedive, isn't it, for Chelsea? I actually backed Everton to not lose in our prediction video, and I stand by that 100%. I think while they haven't been fantastic on the road, their strengths were rather at home this season. Everton are a well-drilled team, and Kiernan Dewsbury Hall is really showing up, and he might just want to really prove to Chelsea what they missed out on. So yeah, I think there's a very good chance of at least a draw, if not an Everton win. It's not going to be easy for either side, especially with Chelsea's current form. They are probably feeling the heat a little bit right now because they started so well and they were as high up as second not too long ago. But yeah, Everton, I really fancy them for this weekend.
Fair point. And over to you, Max. According to the bookmakers, Liverpool are the favourite, to beat Brighton. But when you look at the form of both sides, so far this season, do you agree or disagree that Liverpool is the more likely side to win?
I've been seeing this for a lot of weeks in a row that Liverpool are favorites, but then they just disappear. But honestly, it feels like it's not only about Liverpool but also about Brighton, because recently they didn't look great at all, and especially on the road. So I can agree that Liverpool are favorites, especially after the win in UCL against Inter, but I wouldn't be that sure as if it happened maybe 3 months ago. So I'd say, yeah, most likely Liverpool are a bit favorites, but here can happen anything, obviously.
Fair enough. And Victor, let's move over to the bottom of the table. Burnley's relegation woes are getting worse with each passing game week. I remember in our prediction video, you said the only reason we are not talking so much about Burnley is because Wolves have been just so terrible. And for those who do not know, or maybe you do know, Burnley have also lost their 5 consecutive league games. They've lost their last 5 league games. But now the question is, can they find some inspiration against a Fulham side that have equally struggled so far this season?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's all about nuances, right? Fulham, yes, they've struggled, but they've got goals in them. Like what I said in the predictions video, they do find the net. At the same time, Burnley are conceding far too much to have any sort of hope of staying up. It just feels like their biggest strength from last season in the Championship has turned into their biggest weakness this season, and that defense was sublime in the Championship. But of course, the Premier League is a different beast, and nobody was expecting them to be conceding as many goals as Chelsea did in 04-05. But I just feel like the drop-off has been simply too big. And them finding inspiration, the way you put it, I don't know. I feel like Fulham are a bit too no-nonsense for that. Like, okay, they lose some games that perhaps they were expected to put more of a fight up in, but they do have enough fight, and City know this better than anyone. I think Fulham will be winning at Turf Moor. Whether Burnley even manages to score is very much a doubt for me.
Yeah, fair point. And Max, over to Arsenal. Arsenal will be looking to return to winning ways in the Premier League after losing to Aston Villa last time out. Are we expecting one-way traffic against Wolves?
I mean, we have to. I mean, even if Wolves played against somebody from Championship now, they'll probably be the outsiders. So the game against Arsenal is a different beast for them. But the main question for me is Gyökeres finally scoring against Wolves at least? Because it feels like it's been so long from Gyökeres to score in the EPL, so I'll be at least hoping for that.
Yeah, fair enough. And on the final note for this video, Victor, second versus fourth will battle it out as Crystal Palace welcome Manchester City to Selhurst Park. Is there a chance that the host can cause some problems for City?
Yeah, this one's going to be really intriguing to watch. I think City will have some trouble creating a big number of chances. Like they will create some, and I think they will score, which is not exactly great news for my FPL team. But as far as Palace go, look, Liverpool have suffered at their hands quite a bit this season, right? 3 times they met them, 3 times they lost. Manchester City, they're not as convincing as they were 3-4 years ago. If there's a chance for Palace to really push on and displace someone in that top 4, top 5 for UCL, it's this season. And this would be, especially at home, the sort of game that they can really send a statement in. So I'm hoping for a Palace win, but more realistically a draw, because I do have some doubts City will be winning this.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be open to seeing that one happen. But yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see how that plays out. It promises to be an exciting weekend. Lots of difficult games to predict, and as you can see from our analysis, that it's not exactly straightforward, except Arsenal v Wolves. But even in the Premier League, anything can happen. And as usual, stay tuned to our channel. Yeah. Yeah, right. I don't see that happening, but yeah, we've still got more games to preview this weekend, and stay tuned because we'll be talking about those games in another video.